I'm going to spend the next 10 seasons taking over Leicester City. Now, this is a club that back in 2016 did the impossible, winning the Premier League. But since then, they've gotten relegated, promoted back up, but they've never been the same. And so my goal today is to make Leicester City one of the most dominant Premier League clubs of all time. Okay, guys, it might be a bit harder than I thought because season 1, our team is in shambles. I know Jamie Vardy's awesome, but this isn't the same Jamie Vardy. He's got 74 pace. He's 37 years old. Honestly, I don't even know how this team can survive the Premier League. And I guess that's why Leicester City recently sacked their manager. They've brought in Ruud van Nistelrooy. Now, good luck to him, but for today, I'm taking over the job. Okay, before we start this project, usually in takeovers, we set out challenges like winning 5 Premier Leagues, 3 Champions Leagues, and whatnot. But can we be real? We're not doing any of that with Leicester City right now. I think we need to be realistic with our challenges and up the stakes as we build a better team. So I think for the first season, our challenge is to just get Leicester City a top 10 finish. Because if we can get Leicester City some stability, it could get us more money to spend, and we could definitely make Leicester City a mainstay in the Premier League. We don't want to be getting in any relegation battles. But honestly though, I'm not even confident of a top 10 finish with this team. There's just so much we'll need to improve. Definitely a defender, could do with more attacking firepower, and even our goalkeeper's only 77 rated. Okay, it all kind of depends on how much money do we have. Bro, 35 million. I'm telling you, man, 10 seasons with Leicester City, and I'm not sure if we can get them Premier League glory. That itself is going to be so difficult. Okay, we need to immediately start spending and improving this team. The question is, I mean, we could do with improvements everywhere, so what do we do? Okay, our goalkeeper, although he's 77 rated, Mads Hermansen, he's 23 years old. There's potential to grow there, so I think we'll trust him. Plus, he's Danish, just like Kasper Schmeichel, the greatest goalkeeper in Leicester's history. So yeah, we're not going to sign a new keeper. We've got another Danishman in the left-back spot who's 21 years old, so we're sorted there too. Centre-back, though, is where I feel we don't really have that much talent. Right-back, we've got James Justin. He's okay. Why do we have 3 right-backs? I think I can generate a bit of money by maybe selling Ricardo Pereira. He's 30 anyways. And there you go. Pereira's been sold. Only 8.1 million, but to be honest, at this point, we'll take that money. Okay, back to assessing our squad. CDM position, we do have quite a bit of talent here. Oliver Skip's decent. Samara is there too. Wilfred Ndidi. Oh man, he's been downgraded massively. 78 overall. I remember at once he had like an 84 rating or something. But yeah, so far I'm leaning towards bringing in a centre-back. Oh, we've got some talent in that cam position. Bilal El Kanous. And we've got an Argentinian, Facundo Buonotte. Could convert him into a cam and play him there. I think he's better in that position. But yeah, I like the talent we've got on the right side. But yo, we've only got one left midfielder, and that's Mavididi. So let's add that to the transfer targets list as well. Centre-back and a left midfielder. We might need a striker too, because I don't think Jamie Vardy is him anymore. We've got a loanee as well. That's not going to be good enough. But I don't know if we've got the money to sign 3 players in this window itself. Okay, I've just sold every player that I think we don't need. This is the best I could do, guys, with up to 50 million. But we're not going to get to use all of that on signings, because the first thing I want to do is invest in our coaching department. Don't forget, we're here for 10 seasons. And that's why coaches are more important than anything else, because they'll help us grow our players massively. Now we can focus on transfers, and I think I've already got my first target. Seb Vandenberg, who's playing for Brentford. We could weaken a potential relegation rival and get in a 22-year-old centre-back. Oh my days. Brentford don't want to sell him to us. And that's because in this takeover, we've set the transfer settings at strict. So yeah, signing players from our rivals is not going to be happening. Oh, we're going to have to hunt for someone decent then. And I kind of wanted to be a Premier League player because we need that experience. Okay, I have found Murillo, Brazilian centre-back, also 22. But he's a lot better, 79 overall. Look at that strength. He's valued at 22 mil, which is going to be expensive. But let's see how the negotiations go. But wait, the club isn't willing to negotiate transfers with a rival club? What? Oh yeah, Nottingham are also going to be in a relegation battle with us. That's crazy, bro. Are we going to even be able to sign a Premier League player? Guys, I think our only other option is looking at other leagues. And okay, we found a couple of players. Loic Bade from Sevilla, 6'3", absolute unit. Ogi Truida. I remember he was a right back, but he's now a centre back apparently. Of course, man. He's just joined RB Leipzig, so we can't sign him. Can we at least get into negotiations for Loic Bade? And finally we can. Okay, I don't want to mess this up, so I'm starting off with a £20 million offer, and they've countered with 22.6. But yo, why is the tension meter so high already? Even making signings looks like it's going to be a lot harder. I guess let's try and meet at 21 million. And finally, they accept. Took us a while, but we do have our first signing of this takeover. Loic Bade from Sevilla. Just one signing and we're down to 26 million. We've still got a striker and a left mid in our transfer targets. You know what? Considering Vardy's already going down, I think we need to put all that money into a striker. I really want a Premier League proven striker, and John Duran would just be perfect. Have you guys seen him play for Aston Villa? 20 years old, 77 rated. He would just be amazing. Okay, at least we can get into negotiations with him. How much are we going to have to pay for him, man? I am genuinely scared. We'll start off with 22 mil as the first offer. And oh, this is a lot better. I can't believe we're getting a deal like this for him. Let's sign him up. This transfer was definitely a lot easier. We've just signed a Premier League proven striker, John Duran. Welcome to the club. Now, in other news, we were able to make some more player sales, but our budget's just 9 million. I don't think we're signing a left midfielder. Okay, after the signings we've made in Duran and Bade, the team is good, but I'm honestly not sure if we're good enough to survive in the Premier League. And you know what? I think this is going to happen constantly with Leicester. We're not going to get enough money to make the improvements we want. And that's why I think it's important we invest in the academy. And honestly, I just look at the players that are already in the academy. And bro, look at all their potentials. These are absolute ballers. James Nixon, 74 and 92 potential. Platin Kulik, 81 to 94. I'm thinking we don't need to scout anyone. Let's try and focus in developing these talents. And oh my god, these academy players are insane. We just won a Premier League youth tournament with them. Maybe these are the players that'll win Leicester City the Premier League in like season 7 or season 8. But for now, let's focus on the present. I'm really not sure if this team can survive in the Premier League. Our challenge, which is to finish top 10, might be too difficult. End of the season, and it's good to see that we're not in the relegation zone. But we don't get top 10. We end up finishing 12th with a negative goal difference. I am glad we signed John Duran, man, because he carried with 19 goals. And also, there was quite a bit of growth all round. Loic Bade up to an 80. Hermanson, our keeper, as well. We may not have gotten top 10, but I think we're building a solid foundation. If we make the right signings in season 2, I think we can easily get top 10. And for season 2, our budget has definitely improved. Not by anything crazy, but 45 million. We can definitely improve a couple of positions with that. And hold up, we're missing someone in that camp position. Facundo Buonanotte. He's back at Brighton. Man, I thought he was really good last season. I'm kind of feeling like signing him back, but yo, he's going to be so expensive. Okay, this is interesting. We're able to get a good deal on him, about 18 million. Could I go even lower? Countering with 17 million. And it's actually working. Okay, can I be a bit more stingy? Maybe 16 million? Don't tell me that's going to work too. Oh my days. Bro, what negotiation skills from me. Welcome back, Buonanotte, to Leicester City. Okay, now we're down to 23 million. Is that going to be enough to sign a quality left midfielder? I might need to start selling some players, man. There's an offer for Harry Winks. 7.8 million. That cash could really help. Oh, and he's anyway submitted a transfer request. Makes sense to cash in and get about 7.8 million added onto our budget. And I'm pretty sure in the academy, we had James Nixon. Plays in the same position as Harry Winks. Might be time to promote him to the senior team. Although I think it makes sense to just loan him out for a few years. I think Oliver Skip and Ndidi will get the job done for us now. Okay, so I managed to sort out a few more player sales. And look at that. We're now up to 39 million. That is more than enough to bring in a left midfielder that could change this team and probably get us a top 10 finish. I like the look of Ben Shakir, Moroccan left midfielder. And I mean an African winger playing for Leicester City. That's what won them the Premier League back in 2016. Maybe Ben Shakir can be our version of Riyad Mahrez. 27 million is what we're paying. But we've got ourselves a 20-year-old wonder kid. Kind of feels like we couldn't make many improvements this season because a lot of our cash went into bringing back Buonanotte. I'm just hoping the Moroccan Ben Shakir can have a big enough impact. And okay, Ben Shakir, end of the season he's gone up by 3 overalls. Bro, he was one of our top scorers too. But no match for John Duran, who's up to an 82 and 33 goals this season. Yo, he almost won the Golden Boot. Surely that means we've secured a top 10 finish. I can't believe it. 11th by 1 point. Bro, that is brutal. This is why I said at the start that there's no point keeping goals like winning multiple multiple Premier Leagues. It's going to be a grind. We're going to take our time to get there. But yeah, we're making really slow progress so far. Saying that though, our team is looking better than ever. Our entire midfield and attack above an 80 overall. We make a few improvements, a few signings. I reckon we can easily get top 10. But I said that last season too. Okay, for season 3, our budget is the same as last season. Kind of expected because we're finishing in the same place. Now, we've got a couple of options. Do I use that 44 million to bring in a really good centre back or a really good right back? I feel that's the play. One insane player that could elevate this team massively. I think I found a really good player in Murillo. 82 rated centre back, 23 years old. Will Bournemouth let me sign him though? Okay, at least we can negotiate, but this might be tricky. His valuation is pretty high. Let's start at 34 million. Oh my days, they've discounted with 47. We're gonna have to pretty much use our entire budget on this. My counter offer of 36 mil has been rejected too. Okay, what if I sweeten the deal with a player in here like Wood Face? I mean, he's gonna replace him, so kind of makes sense. We'll reduce the transfer fee down to 32 million and let's see what they think. Oh, they're willing to work with us, but they still want a load of cash. But I think it's worth it, man. What a transfer this is. An 82 rated centre back who's only 23. Him and Loic Bardet are just gonna be insane at the back for us. Also, an update on our youth academy. Vasco Prata, our most talented player in here. He's 17 and I don't want to risk him leaving. So I think I am going to promote him to the senior team. Same for Kulik. Unfortunately, these other two guys aren't looking all that good. No point in investing in them, so we're going to release them. But Kulik and Prata, who've just come into the first team, I think they could be huge for us in a few seasons. For now, we will loan them. This strategy is already working because look at James Nixon. We loaned him out last season and he's already 69 rated. We're now making our way through season 3 and surely this time we can get top 10. I mean, maybe if you guys subscribe to the channel, we'll get a bit of good luck. Okay, wait a minute, guys. We're not mid-table this season? Don't tell me we got relegated. No, we didn't. Oh my days, does that mean we finished in the top 4? Are you joking? We almost recreated what Leicester City did back in 2016. 72 points. We were just a couple off City. Okay, the stats of our players don't look all that crazy. I'm wondering, how did this happen? I guess it's down to player growth, man, because look at the ratings. How glad I am to have brought him back. Our two centre-backs are both 84 rated. Ben Sigir is 85. This is awesome. We've completed our first challenge. It took us 3 seasons, but we've done it. But guys, this is just the start. Our ambitions with Leicester City are much higher than this. And so for season 4, we're upping the stakes. I think our challenge now should be to win the Premier League, especially since we came so close. Also winning 5 total trophies. I mean, come on, we can sneak in a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup here and there. With the team we have, I think these are really achievable goals. But hang on, where's James Justin? Wait, what? The board sold him for just 13.5 million? I think that was his release clause or something. Well, good thing is we've got that Champions League money coming in. 113 million to spend. Straight away, we're going to be hunting for a right back. Oh man, I'm a big fan of Livramento. His contract's expiring too. And I mean, come on, for just 40 million, this deal was too good to not go for it. If in the previous seasons we made one signing like this, it would completely wipe our budget. But not this time. We've still got about 68 million left. And the only real upgrade I can think of is maybe a CDM to replace Ndidi. I'm trying to look for a Spanish CDM because I'm kind of looking for a deep-lying playmaker, someone who can also help in the build-up. And I think Spanish players are the best for such roles. And yo, Martin Zubimendi would be absolutely perfect for that role. This would legit be our most expensive signing yet, but I'm not sure if we've got what it takes to pull it off. Yup, it's looking tough. We've just been countered with 72 mil. We can't afford that. 58 million is my counter offer, and they're sticking with 72. This is going to be impossible. The best I can do right now is 60 mil, and they need some time to think. But honestly, guys, I feel like Zubimendi could be the player that can get us to win trophies. They just won 72.6 million. We can't make this happen. I guess we're not there yet to signing players like him. But I have found another option though. Nico Gonzalez. I remember he played for Barcelona once. Now playing at Porto. 83 rated, but his contract's expiring. This is a no-brainer, guys. We've got Nico for just 30 mil. Okay, guys, this team is now looking insane. I think we've made our biggest upgrade upgrades yet. Even squad depth-wise, we look really good. Can we actually mount a title fight? We finished 8th. We just completely fell off. We didn't win any of the cup competitions too. And our first Champions League experience, we finished 16th. Knocked out Leo though. But Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen knocked us out in the round of 16. Maybe this team couldn't handle both competitions, but I still don't get it. Because look at the ratings of some of our players. Facundo Buonanotte has become one of the best attacking midfielders in the world, and he's only 23. Fatawu has been growing like crazy. John Duran just keeps scoring goals. We're now in season 5, and I think we're realizing that winning the Premier League is not going to be an easy task. In fact, I really don't know what we're missing in this team, because overall-wise, we're covered. Squad depth-wise, we're looking pretty solid too. Okay, yeah, one upgrade we could get is a better keeper. We've got Mats Hermansen, who's only 84, but I think this season, he should be really pushing in his overall, so I kind of want to trust him, just like how Leicester trusted Kasper Schmeichel. What I am going to do this season, though, is sign a new left-back. Miguel Gutierrez, 85 rated, only 26 years old, managed to bring him in for just 57 million. With Gutierrez coming in, this team looks even better now. Surely this season we can do much better than finishing 8th. 5 seasons of managing Leicester City, and okay, at least we've done better than 8th this time around. Bro, it's top 4. It is top 3 too. Have we actually won it? Oh my days! 84 points! 7 clear of Man City. Leicester City are champions of England. We've completed our Premier League challenge and our first trophy of this takeover. Okay, we didn't win anything else, but this team has achieved what that 2016 Leicester City team did, and honestly, I'd say they did it better, because look at how well balanced the overalls are of our squad. We've got 3 90+ rated players, and it's a good thing we trusted our keeper Hermansen too. He had the most clean sheets in the league, and John Duran won the Golden Boot too. But unlike Leicester City in real life, we can't stop here. The next 5 seasons, it's all about creating a dynasty. I want Leicester City to be the most dominant club the Premier League has ever seen, and that means we're updating our challenges. 15 trophies is going to be our ultimate goal, but that must also include 4 Premier League trophies. We've already got 1, but winning 3 more in 5 seasons, that's the kind of domination we need. And also, of course, winning the Champions League. We've got 5 more seasons to pull this off. For season 6, our budget is 125 million. I'm not surprised. We just won the Premier League. And of course, our challenges now require us to keep winning the Premier League, pushing for the Champions League too. But I don't think spending money is going to get us that. I already believe our first team is good enough to win trophies. But what I want to do is trust some of our academy players. Remember a few seasons ago, we started building out the Leicester City Academy, found a few good talents, won a few youth tournaments with them as well. But then, of course, we decided to loan all of those talents out so they can grow faster. And that has really worked well, boys. Look at James Nixon. 22 years old, 78 overall. He is back, and I really want him to be a big part of the squad. It's not just him, though. We've got Platon Kulik, who is still out on loan at Wolves, by the way. 78 rated at the age of 20. I'm not going to recall him for now, because we've got Livramento at the club, Hamza Chaudhry. But yeah, next season, he should be back, and it should improve the team quite a bit. But the big academy player is Vasco Prata, who is somehow at Man City. Don't know how this happened. But yeah, when he's back, he might start giving Abdul Fatawu some fight, man. But yeah, this season, fresh off winning the Premier League, what I want to do is incorporate academy players. Now, I do want James Nixon to keep growing, so for that, might have to sacrifice Ndidi. And there you go. Ndidi has been sold, and I think this is what's going to take Leicester to the next level, trusting our academy players who've got the potential to become absolute superstars. So yeah, this is our team for season 6. Can we defend our Premier League title? And okay, we've started off strong with the Community Shield, trophy number 2. But we lost the cup final, man. No Carabao Cup either. We need to be winning these trophies if we want to get to 15. But we do defend our Premier League title. 80 points, 5 over Man City. That already means we've surpassed that 2016 Leicester side, because they couldn't defend their title. Trophy number 3 for us. And oh boy, we're third in the league phases. Knocked out Inter in the round of 16. Through against PSG. Oh my days, we've knocked out Bayern Munich. In fact, we did a comeback. Wait a minute. We're in a Champions League final. I can't believe even. We just set a challenge of winning our first Champions League. I thought it would take us a while, but this Leicester team could end up doing it right now. Oh, John Duran, you beautiful man. 33 goals from him. Fatawu as well. I think he's got the news that Vasco Prata is going to be returning to the club next season. So yeah, he's upped his game. Also, look at James Nixon. We brought him in for squad depth and he's done exactly the job we need. 26 appearances, up to an 81 overall. I told you, man, we don't need any signings for the first team. The academy players will bring the next bit of quality we need. But can we actually do it, boys? Leicester City's first Champions League. This is the moment of truth. And yes, it's Fatawu who scored. Bro saw our academy prodigy return and decided to absolutely turn up for us. We've already completed the Champions League challenge. 4th official trophy for Leicester City. 2nd Premier League 2. And bro, our team is only going to get better for Season 7 because Vasco Prata, from all his crazy loan spells, is back. I can't believe we used Man City as a club to develop him. But yep, he's somehow 90 rated. I don't know what is this kind of growth. Bro's going to go aura for aura against Abdul Fatawu, the man who won us the Champions League. We've also got Platin Kulik coming back from his loan spell. Nah, man, the first team is already insane. But now even our bench with these crazy academy players, it feels like we're on course to create a dynasty here. Okay, winning back-to-back Champions Leagues is not easy. Bayern Munich absolutely owned us. But three-peating the Premier League definitely looks easy because we've actually done it. Trophy number 5 with Leicester. Make that 6 with the Community Shield. I'm hoping we actually win one of the cup competitions. But we lost the Carabao Cup on penalties. No FA Cup either. We do win the UEFA Super Cup though, so trophy number 7. But yeah, guys, this team is just absolutely insane. We have 5 90+ rated players, 1 even on the bench. I'm wondering, with such an insane team, shouldn't it be possible to have a Leicester City player win the Ballon d'Or? Well, we're adding that to the challenges next. Season 8, and this guy called Santos has just won the Ballon d'Or. Bro, he's a 98 rated left winger who plays for Real Madrid. Bro, look at his wages, £1 million per week. I don't think we're gonna get a Leicester City player to win the Ballon d'Or, man. How are we supposed to compete against that? But it's still Leicester City that have made the Champions League final and not Real Madrid. Bro, that means if we win another Champions League, we might actually see a Leicester player win the Ballon d'Or too. So let's see what happens, yeah. Oh, come on. On penalties? That's brutal. I guess winning a second Champions League is not going to be easy. But hey, we do end up winning Premier League number 4. That's another one of the challenges completed. And also trophy number 8. Make that 9 with the Community Shield. Still no FA Cup and Carabao Cup either. Okay, we're now in season 9, and that means we've got just 2 seasons on the Leicester job, and we need to win 6 trophies to get to 15. Truth be told, the team is there for us to get there. Maybe it's time for some of the academy boys like Nixon to become a starter over Skip. But yeah, I don't see how any transfers is going to improve this team. We've built our team so well that our oldest first team player right now is Hermanson, and he's a goalkeeper. There's no issues about him going down in his overall. Maybe we'll need to replace Loic Bade at some point, but he's 90 rated, so I've got no worries. We need to win at least 3 trophies this season to be on track to get to 15. Well, first up though, we're making it to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. I think a Leicester player is about to win the Ballon d'Or, but who's it gonna be? John Duran. Okay, we've got him a Ballon d'Or. I thought it was gonna be Abdul Fatawu. That's another one of the challenges we've ticked off. To complete our dynasty with Leicester, all we need is 6 trophies in the last couple of seasons. Bro, we just cannot stop winning the Premier League. This is like Man City level of dominance. Trophy number 10. Make that 11 with the Community Shield. Oh, but we finally won a cup competition, the Carabao Cup. That's trophy number 12. And we have once again made the Champions League final, this time against Real Madrid. Bro, Real Madrid have got that 98 rated player on the bench. I don't get it, but just look at how insane that team is. We lost to Barcelona last season in the final. Can we get the result against Real Madrid? We can. Oh my days. Buena notte. The next Messi basically has won us the Champions League. 13 trophies with that. Final season as the Leicester City boss. And honestly, I don't even feel like making a signing. This team has gone above and beyond for us. I think the main play was investing in the academy players because they've just given us unbelievable squad depth. Like a 91 Prata, Kulik as well. And then, of course, we've got Nixon. He's the only one who's kind of become a starter. But yeah, to develop 11 90+ rated players, I think it's commendable. But let's see if we can complete the Leicester dynasty by hitting 15 trophies. trophies. Oh, okay, this isn't good. Our Premier League streak has come to an end, but it had to at some point, man. We can't just keep winning the Premier League, but 4th seems rather bad. I thought maybe one of our players left or something, but no, nobody's gone. In fact, we've now got a 95 rated player. Oh, okay, our squad depth was reduced massively this season. I think some people just ended up leaving because they couldn't get any sort of game time. Oh, when we lost the UEFA Super Cup too. No Champions League as we got knocked out in the quarters. Bro, are we gonna go trophyless? Okay, we do win the Community Shield. We'll take that at this point because that puts us up to 14 trophies. We just need one more. And I think the only trophy that's left is the Carabao Cup. I cannot believe it, boys. The mighty Carabao Cup is gonna decide whether we get to 15 trophies or not. And oh my days, this cup competition has just saved us. 15 trophies with Leicester City. Challenge complete. I definitely messed up the final season getting a bit overconfident because I should have made some signings. But you cannot deny the insanity of this team that we've built. I think John Duran has got to be the MVP of this takeover. Dude scored from season 1 all the way to season 10. But hey, if you enjoyed this journey with Leicester City, watch me take over Manchester United the Ruben Amorim way. Click here.